My name is Rose Barbacovi, and I'll be looking at three motivational theories as well as looking at my own philosophy of motivation. The first theory, Maslow's theory of motivation, is based on knowledge of basic human needs in which every level of his five-step hierarchy needs to be met in order to move on to the next level. The hierarchy begins with physiological needs, such as food and water, moves on to safety against outside elements as well as embarrassment from peers, then to a feeling of acceptance and belonging, while also building confidence, and finally, students should be reaching full potential. The second theory is based on Csikszentmihalyi's flow theory, which refers to a time when students engaged in activities lose awareness of time and space. The idea behind this theory is that when students are supplied with materials that are challenging yet attainable, they become so absorbed and focused they don't worry about anything around them. In the classroom, it can be best used when students extend themselves beyond their current learning ability and can be experienced, for example, when students are working on a project in which it is their only focus. The graphs shown illustrate two different experiences related to the flow theory. The graph on the left shows that flow is experienced when opportunity for action is in balance with the student's skills. At this point, can a true flow be acquired? The graph on the right shows different levels of flow that are experienced when challenges are above or below a student's skills, which can lead to feelings such as boredom, comfort, arousal, or anxiety. The third theory is Martin Ford's goal theory from his motivational systems theory. In the goal theory, there is an interplay of goals, emotions, and personal agency that affects the overall process of motivation. It begs three questions. What do you want to do? How much do you care? And do you think you can make it? The answer to these will determine and guide students' motivation. In the classroom, a good way to utilize this theory is by allowing students to set their own achievable goals and monitor them throughout the year. In my classroom, I believe there has to be a combination of these goals as well as a few other components. I believe in bringing in Richard Lavoie's 6 P's of motivation: praise, power, projects, prestige, prizes, and people. Giving praise focuses on a student's effort rather than intelligence. Mutual power allows students to feel a sense of control in my classroom, but on my terms. Assigning projects gives them a chance to do fun and interesting assignments that relate to their interests while also allowing them a little freedom. Promoting prestige encourages risk-taking, which is vital for any genuine learning to occur. Giving prizes refers to the unannounced and intrinsical awards, as opposed to an emphasis on material goods. Finally, people refers to the need to respect my students and in turn earn their respect that will lead to a mutual understanding of expectations. There are many ways to define motivation, hence the reason there are so many different motivational theories, but technically it means the extent to which certain stimuli, objects, or events affect the occurrence or non-occurrence for the behavior in question. Basically, the question is, how do we move or inspire our students to do what we ask of them? We should begin with the three aforementioned theories, add in Lavoie's 6 P's, and finish with Mrs. B's philosophy to build genuine relationships with students and allow them to help run the classroom. The bottom line is that students won't care about what you're teaching if they don't care about you, and if you involve them in the learning process as much as possible, it becomes our class, not just Mrs. Barbacovi's class. Here are a list of my references, and this concludes my philosophy of motivation video.